Galveston is 37 miles all the way around, and its widest point is 4 miles. It's a peninsula. We are the piece of land that actually stops a hurricane from being massive at the oil refineries just on the other side of Galveston Bay. So, Hurricane Ike, September 13, 2008, everybody was on a level playing field because we all were devastated by Hurricane Ike. 75% of the island was flooded, and everybody lost a lot. And everybody was in the same boat because it didn't make any difference how much money you had. You couldn't buy groceries, you couldn't buy gas, you couldn't flush your toilet.
When the eye of Ike had came, it was like 15 minutes of just quiet, still. We're able to look in the sky, we seen the moon. And then I looked down over our balcony, our porch, the water was right there. 12, 13 feet high. And I was like, and then I knew that, Galveston was done. As far as being destroyed and stuff. It's scary. I never, ever experienced it. High winds, water, Yeah, I haven't been to this place since Ike hit, so it brings back a lot of memories, like I said earlier, it's kind of like an eerie feeling because we wrote it out in this place, and yeah, it's good to see that they're remodeling it because it's been up since the 60s. It stood Hurricane Carla. So Hurricane Carla, Hurricane Alicia, and all the other hurricanes after that. And then the last one we had, of course, was Ike, Hurricane Ike. And she's still standing. He didn't really damage except pretty much the inside of it. And then some of the, like I was saying, some of the nails and stuff was coming out of the fixture up there. The second half of the storm, like I was saying, the second half of the storm, the winds were stronger, and everything. The house started shaking then. I didn't notice the house shaking until the second half of the storm, which was really bad. And that's when the door flew open. That's the main door to the rooms up there. And so when that door flew open, and it was a big, huge door, and it was about that thick, the door was, and the wind blew it open. Just, so when the wind blew it open, I lost my windows, everything throughout because I had furniture down the hallway too that I couldn't fit in the room, aquariums and nightstands and stuff. And all that stuff, you could just see it going down the hallway, just people were lined up on 45 to get back in, and then they would put on your car LL. The LL was abbreviation for look and leave. They would let you come on the island to look, I guess, salvage what you can, and leave. The reason why they told you to leave is because it was inhabitable. There was no running water, there was no electricity, no grocery stores, no emergency personnel. It was inhabitable. So they would allow people to come, salvage what they can, and leave. They enforced it.
Answer me speedily. Answer me speedily. With all of
the things that we have, such as electronics and as much energy as we use up every day, and you think about like the coal and the fuel and just everything in general. Like you hear scientists talk about like global warming is going to happen and stuff like that, and you don't believe it at first until you actually see something of it. And I'm just worried for my generation coming up, because we only have God knows how much time left on here. And with everything that's going on, I don't want the earth to be in danger of like water rising up and over topping and covering us up over the land, and what do we do? So I'm just worried to death about what's going to happen in the near future concerning the whole earth. It changed my perspective of just the community in general. For the first time in my life, I saw the community come together as a whole. We had to go to food trucks, the hospitals were closed, and everything was just shut down. But during that time, the community, we all came together to support one another, to just lift each other up during that time.